Hello YouTube, this is Perfect Pear here. I know it's been a while since I've been on, so I decided to make a little video, give you girls a little update. I haven't been on since March. Yeah, my 4-week pregnancy update. At 5 weeks, one day I miscarried. Just started. I woke up one night with some real heavy bleeding, and I went to the emergency room, and from there it was just gone. I was bleeding so bad, like it's almost like I was hemorrhaging. They kept me there for a little while, about 6 hours, and they were going to release me, but as I was getting up to to get dressed, I actually passed out because when I woke up I was on the floor, and then I remember them just picking me up off the toilet, so they kept me overnight for observation, just to try to control my bleeding. Like my blood pressure had dropped so low, that's why I passed out. So they kept me and watched me. I went home the next day, and I stayed home a couple days. I went back to my doctor like the next day. They thought I had passed everything at the hospital, but he said I still had some stuff inside, so he scheduled me for a DNC. I had the DNC on March 21st, so that would make that my third loss, and I was just like, it put me in a whole nother way. Like I didn't even want to talk to nobody. I didn't even want to be bothered. I just couldn't understand, why this was happening. Like I did everything right, from the beginning I was taking vitamins for months, getting my body prepared for this whole procedure or whatever, and just didn't work out. So I was just not in the mood to talk to anyone. So I just basically like shut down, and like, I don't know, I guess because I almost felt like I could have died, like really. It just, that one really hit me, even though, I wasn't even pregnant that long, but it really did hit me. So they had me do all this bunch of blood work and stuff, because with that being my third loss, they want to figure out, what's going on or whatever. So I went and got all this blood work done. They took like 7 vials of blood, she wanted to test for everything. And then I had an ultrasound done. And after they got my blood work done back, they told me that I have this blood disorder. Well, first I found out I was anemic. Right after I had the miscarriage, I found out I was anemic. And then after I did the blood work, I found out that I have a blood disorder called MTHFR, which it's a really long word. I just know the initials. It causes blood clots. So now I'm like on an aspirin a day to help thin my blood, but if I was to get pregnant again, I would have to, try things different or whatever. I would ask her for like anti-clotting meds, and stuff like that. Anything to help or whatever, because from what I was reading, it can cause clots to form between the placenta and the uterus, so it will cause you to have a miscarriage. So, and with the bleeding that I had, I mean, because when I miscarried at 5 weeks one day, my level was 23,000, and that's high for 5 weeks in one day. So I don't know. I really don't know. And like I got the depot when I had my DNC, so I only had one shot, and that was supposed to expire in June, I should have got the next shot, but I haven't, and I still haven't gotten my period yet. And next week, I would have been getting the third shot, so I'm hoping it comes soon. At least I'll feel a little bit better about everything, knowing my body is doing what it's supposed to be doing, but right now it's not, so that's a little discouraging. So I'm waiting for that to finally wear off completely. Then I'll decide from there, what I really want to do. So right now I'm just focusing on just working on myself, working out, still going to grief classes. One of the girls who go to grief class with me that was pregnant, I actually took the day off when she had her scheduled C-section and went there when she had her baby. Little cutie son named Julian. Oh my gosh, he's so precious. So I'm happy she finally got her baby, because this was her 5th pregnancy. It's a rough road for some people. So I can't even complain. I mean, I do have a child. This was her first child, so I do have a child. But now that I'm finding all this out, with this blood disorder, like my mom had a stroke about a year and a half ago, and it was caused by a blood clot. And I'm thinking that I get this from her because I was reading that it can be hereditary. So I'm thinking I might have got this blood disorder from my mom, because they never looked to see what caused her blood clot. They was just saying, well, a blood clot caused her stroke, and that was it. So I'm just sitting here. I'm still watching everybody's videos. I'm still commenting and everything, following everybody, making sure everybody okay. So just say a little prayer for me, and I'll say a prayer for you. But wishing some sticky baby dust. Happy, can congratulate everybody on their BFPs. Everybody that's doing well. I'm still here, alive and kicking. Just taking it one day at a time, and that's all I can do. So until next time, goodbye.